most people do not know what the sum of the interior angles of a pentagon is. Because really, I mean, how often are you going to use that? So you're not expected to know this going into a test, but you are expected to know how to figure it out. And what I'm going to do here is a very common technique when you're dealing with weird shapes, which is break them up into shapes that are familiar. Okay, I'm going to break this pentagon up into triangles. It's not that hard. I just make two lines, and look, I've got 3 triangles now. That's my pentagon. And if I want to know what the sum of the interior angles is of the pentagon, let's instead talk about these triangles. I'm going to label these angles A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. Okay? There's 9 angles corresponding to 3 triangles. And what I can say is that A plus B plus C equals 180. D plus E plus F equals 180, etc. We know that about triangles. Watch this, though. I can also say that this angle right here, A plus D plus G, is one of the interior angles of the pentagon. So if I add that angle to B, this angle right here, to C plus E, these angles right here, to F plus H, this angle right here, and to the angle I, that is what I'm looking for. That's the sum of the interior angles of the pentagon. And what I've done is I've just added A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H plus I in a different order. I've mixed the order all around. You'll notice none of these angles are being added more than once. So this has to be equal to the sum of 3 triangles, right? And that equals 540 degrees. So the sum of the angles of a pentagon equal 540 degrees. And what this problem is saying now, it's giving us a little information. It says the smallest interior angle found to be 65 degrees. Well, I can set it up this way. I'm going to say 65 degrees plus the others, the sum of the rest of the angles, equals 540, which means if I subtract 65 from each side, I know that the sum of all the other angles equals 475. Okay, that was tough. 475 degrees. And there we go.